What's up everybody, Kier Gomes here and welcome back. So yesterday I did an unboxing video. I just uploaded me opening a load of packages and I left it up to you guys to let me know which ones you wanted me to review. I would say of the comments that I got so far, by a long shot, the biggest request that I got was for the best Cardist alive playing cards. So today, that is what we are going to be going over. Now, I am not a cardistry practitioner. I'm not a cardist. I consider myself to be a magician. I've been doing magic for a long time. However, everybody loves to goof off with cards. If you're like me, I'm fidgeting with cards pretty much all the time. Please do drop a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Without further ado, let's roll that intro and get you guys on your way.
Let's go.
Okay, so the BCA, or Best Cardist Alive Playing Cards. These cards were made in the USA by the United States Playing Card Company and were produced by Best Cardist Alive. I'll link their Instagram down below. They basically just post sick cardistry content on their Instagram every single day. You can see that the front of the tut case is done in a very glossy and reflective card stock. It is mostly this bright red color, but there is a strip of white that goes across the side. It has the Best Cardist Alive crown logo. It says Best Cardist Alive across the front. One side has nothing on it. This side is actually pretty cool. This is kind of a classic like casino type thing, but it shows you everything you need to know about the cards. So you can see the stock is crushed premium. The manufacturer is USPCC. The color is red. The year is 2019. This deck is one of 2,500, and the back design is considered a standard back. This is the back of the tut case, and it is also the back design of the cards. Nice and simple. Nothing on the top. The bottom has some ad copy, and nothing on the inside. Right out of the box, you do get two ad cards. You get a Best Cardist Alive ad card. It's kind of cool, might be worth saving. And you get this classic like kind of casino type card. It shows you what the face of each card looks like. And it shows you on the back what the back design looks like for each card. So this is actually pretty cool. I don't think I've seen this on very many, if any, custom playing cards. So I actually kind of like that in terms of having an ad card. That's pretty cool. This is what the back design of the deck looks like. So you get this bright red color in the back with a black outline and an extremely nice thick white border. I really like the thick border on this deck, especially because you don't see thick borders very much anymore. So it is very refreshing to see a nice chunky border on there. And then of course mirrored on the top and bottom of the deck, you get the BCA crown logo. Very minimalistic back design. I can appreciate that for sure. What you're really doing is just opening it up so that way you can make other colors down the road, maybe a royal blue one, maybe a black one. Your jokers are gonna look like this. They are identical. They just say Joker in the corner and have the BCA crown logo in the middle. Again, very minimalistic, very simple. I can appreciate that. I don't think that there's anything wrong with doing something like that. Keeping the minimalism alive, your Ace of Spades looks like this. It is just an enlarged old school spade pip with the BCA crown right there in the middle. The indexes are standard, USPCC bicycle standard, where there is some customization on the court cards of the deck. So this is what your Queen of Spades looks like. Basically every court card in this deck has just had the red color implemented and then the blues and yellows swapped out for black. So very minimalistic, again, just with the two colors there, the red and black. I think for this deck, it would have been cool to keep standard faces because the deck itself is already red and yellow, so it would have been cool to see the court cards with red and yellow on them. These are what the hearts look like. Jack of clubs, handsome as ever. King of diamonds. And the rest of the cards in this deck are bicycle standard, so not missing anything there, which I like. I prefer standard cards. Ooh. Now, in terms of the card stock, these cards, as you can see from the tuck case, are printed on crushed premium stock. So here's what that means. There's a lot of different ways to do crushed premium stock. So premium stock is the equivalent of B stock. They just don't call it that anymore. A few other decks that are on crushed B stock are the Mint V2, Orbit playing cards, some of the Black Roses, the Black Icons by Pure Imagination, the Squeezers by OPC. There's basically a lot, is what I'm trying to say. They do feel different, and I don't know if that's dependent on the finish or what, but if you have a deck of Orbits, you know that they feel pretty different from other playing cards. They have definitely their own feel to them. And this deck, I can tell you for sure, after a couple days of handling, it feels exactly like the Orbit V4, V5, and V6, as far as I know. So here's what that means. You are gonna get that kind of smooth finish on it. It's not gonna be rigid or rough. It's just very, very smooth. And it's weird, I don't know if it's air cushion or not, but on Orbits it doesn't feel like it. It feels more like a smooth finish. After a couple of days of use, they start to clump up a little bit, which if you're practicing cardistry, can be a benefit. And then the more you use them, the less they clump. So with Orbits, and same thing here, these cards after a few days of use are clumping. After a few shuffles or springs, after using it a little bit more, they'll get smooth all over again, and then it'll be like a brand new deck. So that's actually something that I've really grown to appreciate from this card stock. Because they're crushed premium stock, they are still pretty thin, is what the dribble sounds like. Even before I broke them in, you can kind of just feel that these were gonna be cards that didn't have a lot of resistance, which is good for things like springs or pressure fans. Now the common question is, would I use this deck for Magic? Yeah, I think I definitely could. I like to perform Magic with, you know, the most standard cards I can get. So while yes, you definitely could perform with this deck and you would have no problem doing it, I think I'll just stick to my keepers. It's really just a stylish deck if you think about it. I mean, this is just kind of a cool, simplistic, stylish deck. It's very fun, very charming, and animated. I don't know if these decks are still available, but I will drop a link down below where you can pick one up if they are. As always, please do not forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't. I got more reviews coming up, so I unboxed a lot of stuff. A lot of those decks got requested, so be on the lookout this weekend for more reviews from me. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I know I will. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.